Hey Rares! Today this is a video on how to make LPS fishnets. This DIY isn't really hard, but it will take time. So if you want a fast DIY, this DIY will not work. You're gonna need scissors, thread, and a needle, or a toothpick. Cut the thread to 10 inches. Make 8 of these. Then cut one string to 12 inches. You need something that you can either tie your string on or hang your string on. So in the video I just tied it across, but you can have something holding it. Take your thread and loop it in half. Put the loop behind the string and then put it through itself. That might be confusing. I tried showing it in the video, so I hope that helps. After you loop it through itself, it should tie a knot, and there should be 2 pieces of string hanging from it still. After I make the knot, I pull the 2 pieces of string so it'll tie the knot even tighter. Do this 8 times. Don't have them too close together, but also don't have them too far. This is where it starts getting a little bit complicated. I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. Right now, you're going to ignore the very far left outside string, but the one right next to it that's still connected is the one you want. The next string by that on the other knot is also what you want. But then you tie those together, just a normal knot, nothing crazy. This is where the needle or the toothpick would be nice. The needle or the toothpick is easier because you can control the size, which you want it to be small, and it will make them all the same size. So you're going to get the next string next to the one you just tied together, and then tie it next to the one on the other knot. I hope you can see this because it's complicated to explain. You just do that all the way through the top, just making triangle patterns. After you have the whole top tied together into triangle sections, this is where you start the next line of them. So you do need to focus on the very far left string this time. You tie the very 2 far left strings together, and it should make a half diamond shape. On the very top is a diamond cut in half, and on the sides it's also a diamond cut in half. That's okay, that's how it's supposed to look. The goal is to make diamond shapes, full diamond shapes. If you ever get lost, it's easy to look for 3 knots. You can always take 2 strings that are under those 3 knots and tie that, and it'll be a 4th knot, which will make a diamond shape. If it's too small and I'm not explaining it right, I actually found a video that's really similar to this, except it's an actual large size net. So I'll link that in the description below, and maybe you guys can see it when it's bigger and when someone else is describing it. So you don't need to make these all the way down. The reason why you needed 10 inches is because you folded it in half, which made it 5 inches, and the whole extra is just to help you tie. So now that you're done, you're just going to either cut the ties where it was being held, or just take it off of whatever was holding it. Cut some of the excess off. I left a little bit just in case for now, but I cut that off later as well. Now you get your LPS and your fishnet, and you wrap it around them, and you tie it on their stomach. Then I take the fishnet and you put their tail through it. And as you see, the fishnet is too small. We wanted it to be small, it gives it a better look. So you just cut that part and then the tail will fit. The string is able to move around the waist. So if it's on one side and not the other one, you can just start moving the knots down the waist and it should work. So you should be able to reach the legs, and you just do the same thing. You just cut the piece where the foot is, and you should be able to make a bigger hole which the foot should be able to fit in. Then do it on the other side. This is me fixing it because it all went to one side. And now you cut it again. And now I'm cutting the excess string off. Ta-da! And you're done. I hope it wasn't too hard or complicated to follow. Let me know if you want more DIYs like this. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I love you guys.